We'll take our next story now. This is absolutely disheartening. In international news, President Donald Trump has signed executive orders that will ban transgender individuals in the military and crack down on diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives in the military. Now, this particular order aims to end transgender military service and curb radical gender ideology in the American military. The order will also end the use of pronouns in the Department of Defense. It's clear that the future of those receiving transition-related healthcare from military services hang in the balance. Trump has just appointed a new defense secretary, Pete Hegseth, who is an Army veteran himself. And he said that he noticed that there was a huge influx of transgender individuals who would sign up for the Army and then use Army resources to transition into their preferred gender. And he said that this is unacceptable. He said that this is not an issue of necessarily just wanting to sideline them or marginalize trans people, but it's an issue of also cutting government costs, who are spending about 15 million a year in transition-related services for transgender people. This is Pete Hegseth. I'm curious, you guys. I want to focus particularly on the case with the young girl who died, allegedly.
Right.
Who allegedly died. Or what do you guys think about this?
The report is all over. I do not think it's an allegation anymore. I think this is real as it is. Unfortunately, the child passed. And unfortunately, we are seeing these kinds of matters happening on the rise in recent times. I think people need to understand that the child is not the cause of your frustration, and you shouldn't pour out your frustration on anybody's child. In the first place, you should see her first as a child, and then as she came to help you in whatever measure she came to do that service to you. It's unfortunate that a parent has lost a child. And there's been so much talk about the tribe and all of it. I don't know what to delve into that, but as it is, we can only hope that justice is seen to be done in this case.
Absolutely. But then, I just, like what Amde said, some people are actually walking around, walking about with a lot of things on their head, and they want to dump it anywhere. But to start with, Labor Act, there is this Labor Act where it stipulates that Section 59, subsection 1, that no child under the age of 12 should be made a maid or a servant in the house.
Well, how many? We've never
so we've not
implemented
been able
that.
To, exactly. And even the Child Rights Act actually pegs it at 18, except the person is taken in with a family member. So we need to establish first what was the age of this young girl, and then how did it lead to killing this young girl and all of that. So there is a whole lot of things. We just have to be very, very careful who we give our child to, and the kind of people that we take in as our maids, and the kind of people that we give them to.
A lot of people are seeking,
it's a whole lot of, seeking
help for their children based on poverty they give as the reason.
Right.
They cannot determine who will help them or who wouldn't, because this person come with a promise of helping their child. But at the end of the day, this is what we see most of the time. Again, we can only hope that God comforts the families of this child, and that justice is done at the end of the day. Olamide, thank you so much for the stories on Trending Now. And